Good evening, Shreveport. It's your girl, Bossdiva, Touch of Class Enterprise. I'm here with my special guest today. We got Cambo Ra'mon in the building.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Make sure I get that name right. Introduce yourself.
Cambo Ra'mon from Shreveport, Louisiana. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so so you're a Shreveportian.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what neighborhood you from?
Out of city limits.
Out of city limits. We ain't claiming no sets tonight.
Nah, we ain't
okay. So tonight we're gonna dive into a little bit of what you do.
Yes, ma'am.
Who you are, what you're about, and where you're going. Sounds good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and hopefully, if we could have some studio audience participation, it would be wonderful, but it's just me and you tonight. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we know you're from Shreveport.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so you've been in the industry for about how long?
Ooh, over 10 years.
Over 10 years?
Over 10 years.
Okay, so you almost a veteran. So
yes,
what got you started in the industry?
Well, as far as just the spark for music, I'm gonna take it all the way back till I was 4 years old.
Okay.
In the back of my mama and daddy blazer, they was playing Voyage to Atlantis.
Okay.
And I remember that just running back over and over
Right.
again. And got into it into the music really around when I was 7 years old. And I was around my brother a lot. He was in a big group down here, and I was just around him a lot. And he kind of, just showed me that, hey, about being a superstar. So
Okay.
I knew when I seen that in him, all that just came in one. Like all the music that I done heard since a kid.
Okay.
And watching him,
Okay.
that's how it
So
started.
who is your big brother?
His
We're
name
going
is
to give him a
J
little
Soul.
shout out.
Yes,
Go
J
ahead.
Soul. J Soul.
Okay, J Soul. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I know who that is. So, yeah, so J Soul kind of influenced you
Yes,
into
ma'am.
what you're doing now. But I would think that his genre or his type of music obviously is a different generation. So your genre and your generation of music, what would you compare that to?
Well, mine, as far as the genres that I was into a lot, he was more like R&B. I was more like, I was R&B, pop, rock, rap. I was in everything.
Okay.
Yep.
So so if I was going to open your playlist right now, who would I be hearing? First song, go ahead.
Cambo Ra'mon.
So you're your
yeah.
own fan, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
well, there's nothing wrong with that. But so outside yourself, who would be on your playlist right now? If I just opened it up.
Some old school. Like
Okay.
Key Sweat,
Okay, Keith Sweat,
Isley Brothers.
Isley. Okay, so you got some of the greats in there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
you got that real soul. You know where the music, music is really stemmed from. And one thing I know about music, I love music. It's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I hate the fact I don't have any talent to sing or do anything like that. But one thing I do know about music, it creates memories.
Right.
And like you mentioned, back when you was young, a little shouty out there with moms and pops, and then remember that song. If you was going to bring your legacy out for the world, okay, what memories do you think you'll be creating for people?
I feel like I'll be giving them a unforgettable vibe. Like I feel like it's a lot of different artists out here that have different vibes, but I feel like I just have this one unique vibe that when you hear my music, it just makes you feel a certain type of way. And
Okay.
it's just something different because
Make
every
it feel
time
warm and fuzzy.
make
Make it feel
Yeah.
sexy and cool.
Yeah, yes
Okay.
ma'am, yes ma'am.
But yeah, music is definitely a vibe. So, tell you what, I like to jump right on into things. So, there's one song I was listening to earlier, Long Way, Long Way, right? All right, cool. And we're gonna check it out here in a second. Tell me what Long Way is about. Like, you had a long way to walk home, or it was a long way? What was it?
Like
What's the long way?
A long journey. Like
Okay.
to around that time, it was like just thinking back, just the process, this journey of just me as an artist.
Right.
And at that time, like I done came a long way to be Cambo Ra'mon. At that time, I just knew like I'm Cambo Ra'mon.
Okay.
that's, you know, it's
So
just based on my journey.
So it sounds like you might have been somebody else before. Who? I heard you was somebody else. You got an alter ego? I heard it was some kind of great something in there. What was it? Cambo?
Cambo the Great.
Cambo the Great. See, I knew it. I knew I did my research right. So who is he?
Cambo the Great was the artist that was still searching for his sound. Young, I wasn't mature around that time.
About what age bracket you was in around that time?
Cambo the Great, 17 to maybe like 20.
Ish.
Yeah, 20-ish, yes, man.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and fall right into Long Way? For a long way, for a short period of time.
Yeah.
But y'all go ahead and check this video out.
Ten toes down like a soldier. I've been standing firm like a boulder. All on board like a motor. I'ma get it poppin' by the soda.
All right, y'all. So that was Long Way. Long Way.
Yes, ma'am.
Long Way. All right. So I like that. That's what's up. So so let's talk about a little bit more about your genre of music. Now I remember when I first was listening to it, I say, wait a minute, it's different. This is unique. You know, I was trying to plug it in to a compartment. You know how we're like, oh, you know, they sound like such and such, or it sounds, you know, they got a little vibe like such and such, or whatever. We're always trying to compare, you know, an artist, a new artist, independent artist, to a national artist.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that because we do have our influences.
Yes, ma'am.
But explain to me, one, what's your genre? Where do you put yourself? If you was on the record, I know I'm old. I'm just showing my age. But if you was in the record store, what shelf you belong on?
Well, my genre, I feel like, is melodic.
Melodic.
Yeah.
So explain melodic.
Melodic is more like, some people might hear me like on some songs like, well, melodic really more like harmonized, like different, like it's kind of auto-tune-ish. You know, a lot of people might sit there and like, oh, he just an R&B artist or something like that. But nah, I feel like melodic is like, it's like an auto-tune-ish sound. But you can be in any genre with it. You know, from pop, like I said, pop. R&B, rap, you know, rock, country, whatever.
So where do some of your fans or listeners kind of put you in? What category do they put you in? And I know you probably don't want to even say what, because they're going to hit and miss. Because you have your own thought process, mind frame about how your music is supposed to come across.
Yes, ma'am.
But everybody's going to do it. So what is the popular vote on your music that people come with? You know, if it's R&B, if it's like a hip hop version of, you know, whatever. I don't know.
Some be like a rapper, and some be like an R&B artist.
Right.
You know.
So how do you feel about being compared to a rapper or hip hop?
I mean, I don't, you know, it don't bother
I mean, do you
now.
rap?
Because really at 17, once I just kind of, I met this guy in school, and he was a rapper. And around this time, I was still like a singer.
Right.
So he was rapping. So he got me in the studio, and I started rapping.
Okay.
And so that's when it kind of like, later on, I incorporated like the singing rap.
Right.
You know.
How did you feel about being in the studio rapping, though? How did that feel coming out your mouth?
I mean, it felt good. I love music. Yeah, music. Like, it was.
So why didn't you just kind of go that way?
Because I knew it just wasn't. It wasn't me.
Wasn't in your heart. Yeah, I feel you on that. Okay, so who do you, not saying inspire to be, but who inspires you that's already a national artist? I mean, who do you look up to? Now you don't get 5 choices. You only get 1. So just give me 1.
I would say like Drake.
Drake.
I
Okay,
would say
yeah.
Drake.
I guess I could kind of see that, but you got your own swag though, for
Mm-hmm.
real. But I could see what you're saying. He kind of hip hop, he's kind of R&B, he's kind of singing, he's kind of
Mm-hmm.
rap. I don't know what you want to call it, but I see what you're saying. You better looking though. Okay, there you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll give you a little compliment.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I know you got a song called Time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Time. And so with Time, I felt like you were kind of making a statement about maybe your career, how you were feeling about your career. Give me a little breakdown on that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Could
Yeah,
be wrong.
so around Time, it just felt like it was, at that moment, it was like, it's time, like it's now or never. And
Where were you at in your life then?
as far as mentally, I was at one point was like in a depressed, stressed state. Then
okay.
I got to where I was like, man, I gotta be a star. Like it's just time. So I started working out and doing all that stuff. So around that time, my mental was better.
Right.
You know, I was in a good place. Like,
So do you feel like you pulled yourself up by the bootstraps? You pulled yourself out the mud?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I hear that. And you know the thing about developing artists, they go through that. Like I've got artists that I manage, and I see them go through it. You know what I'm saying? And not saying being depression or having a bad state of mind or mental health issues per se, but we all go through it. Not just because you're an artist. So
Right,
I know a lot of people are like, well, the artists are very sensitive. No, I get it. Yeah,
Yes,
we're all
ma'am.
sensitive. Okay, and that's very important that people do embrace and understand mental health.
Yes, ma'am.
But if you're able to pull yourself up, that's a lot, man. That means
It
you're
is.
strong. And that means you got something that everybody needs in their life.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
why music moves people. You know what I'm saying? It moves people, inspires them. It creates creativity. It gives them ambition. It does a lot. So what you're doing is big for people. Believe it
Yes,
or not,
ma'am.
you're really doing something for people.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what we're going to do is we're going to fall into this time, because it's time. And y'all just vibe with us. All right.
Cambo Ra'mon. Gotta get it. Yeah. Still on the same damn road on that mission. I'm on that mission, dawg. I'm getting it out the mud, y'all in the clear with the fishes. I'm in my zone right now, feeling all alone right now. Can't break, big mistake. Gotta get up, but it feel like I can't. Sometimes I feel like I'm fading away. I don't know why, but I'm lost all in space.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. It was time. So we're going to fall into our next little excerpt.
Yep.
So we tapped on mental health, and we're going to go into our next video, which is Beauty and Pain.
Beauty and Pain, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So let's talk about Beauty and Pain. What is that song about?
You know,
And I know, hopefully ain't about no girl that broke your heart and stepped on and took your money and just left
Oh,
you out
no.
there in the rain,
Oh,
right?
no,
No?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
I
stop,
was just trying to make sure. But go ahead.
no, it was just basically, the mental health thing, fighting it, being transparent with everybody. Just basically telling people, like, because a lot of people they don't really understand. So a lot of people that's walking around here with smiles on their face, they go to
Right.
work
They got
happy.
on a mask.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's a lot of pain behind it, and
Right.
so I was just being transparent with people and just telling them, the pain that I had
Right.
behind, the smile that they see every day,
Right.
of Cambo Ra'mon. So
Okay.
Yep.
So what's the beauty that's coming out of the pain? Or the handsomeness, it's in your case, the handsomeness.
just this music, this gift that God gave me, the purpose He put. I feel like, that's my purpose
Right.
to touch on that mental health and
Right.
give people these vibes to make them feel better. That's how I feel.
you. So do you have any, you're advocate for mental health. Do you have any foundations, any groups or anybody that you're working with that, okay. Is there something in the future that you'll be looking into
Yeah,
or even
most
maybe
definitely.
starting for yourself?
Most definitely.
Okay,
Yep,
I think
yep,
that's
yep.
good. That's real good, especially for the youth. They going through a lot. You know, I remember when,
Really?
you know, back in the day when I was going through things, you know, there wasn't a lot of advocacy for mental health. It was kind of a thing that people didn't want to talk about, you know,
Yeah.
especially folks of color, you know.
Right.
We think, you know, being proud or thinking that we just going to work it out or whatever the case may be, or it just goes away. It's very important, you know, and I'm very big about mental health, self-care, you know, just doing what makes you feel good, what brings you to the light, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So, but yeah, you know, so in the video, I remember it was a little wet. You was glistening all over your body.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So tell me about what was that all about?
Well, you know how they say it's rainy days and it's sunny days. It was just showing them that dark side, that the rain. You know, that's what it was. It was the pain. There was a pain at the time.
Right.
So that's basically what it was. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna fall into our next video, Beauty and Pain. Check it out.
I said beauty and pain, love and hate. Give you my all, but you wouldn't give me the same. Treat me like shit and push me down the drain. Yeah, inside, feeling the storm blowing up as I walk through the rain. In so much pain. Talking depression and anxiety. Just a youngin' trying to figure it out. Fighting with demons in dark times. Saying I wasn't gonna make it out. Almost come.
So we're gonna fall into guitar love. All right.
Cambo Ra'mon. Yeah. I'm on cloud nine right now. Real vibe music. Yeah. I'm on some stuff they ain't used to. Made in the 90s, but I'm all new. I'm finna power up this year like I'm Goku. Leaving my past right behind me in the real view. It's a stick up. I'm coming in the game, hiding, get out. Riding on my own way, special with a new sound. I got 'em bobbing and vibing and moving to the beat. Keep it cool, simple, sweet, like sweet and bay on feet. I'm making love to my guitar.
So tell me about Kush Vibes. Obviously the obvious, but go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say about the medical marijuana. That's what I do. So I do not advise nobody to get their stuff off the street. Get your medical card now. But anyway,
we don't want
so,
no problems. We don't want no issues.
do it the right way. Do it the right way. But I always been, you know, a person that dealt with marijuana. Yeah,
Partake.
I did, yeah.
Participate.
So it helped me, it helped me create and stuff like that. So around that night, it was just one of those vibe nights. The beat was sexy. You know, I was feeling good, and
Right.
you know, hey.
So when did you release that song? That was, I want to say what,
is it?
2022?
2022
That wasn't too long
or
ago.
2023.
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago. So, okay, cool. So with that being Kush Vibes, say for instance, you could collaborate with anybody that's about that life, you know, who would you vibe with on that? Who would you have in on a hook?
Oh, I mean,
Kush Vibes.
because I can do a female or male, but
Okay, well, let's go female first. Who would that be?
like some Summer Walker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why is that?
I just feel like she'll fit it. Like she got
She'll
that
fit
type.
it?
Yeah, she got that type of vibe. You
Okay.
Know, so, yeah.
All right. And then about male artists?
I go original. I do Snoop Dogg.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
I
I
knew
do
it.
Snoop Dogg.
I was
so,
gonna say maybe Devin the Dude, but see your flow is a little different. His too slow.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
Snoop
I
Dogg,
don't
or
give
you
a
know,
little,
Wiz Khalifa can do it too. You know, but
Yeah, I forgot about Wiz. Yeah,
I
you're
feel
right.
like Snoop is just the
Snoop,
original
yeah, I ain't
Kush
gonna
guy.
lie.
So
Snoop, he the GOAT. He the GOAT of all Kush Vibes.
Yep.
Boom. But that, I think, you know what, you should look into that.
right.
So Kush Vibes, we're gonna roll into that video. Y'all roll one if you got one. Smoke it if you got it. Go on with the Kush Vibes.
It's about them vibes. Yeah. On them Kush vibes, so baby, you know I want all the smoke. Got that loud pack, baby, make sure that you don't choke. Don't choke. Don't choke. Yeah. Kush vibes. Kush vibes. Kush vibes. Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's a Kush vibe. So I was feeling that real cushy. I'm feeling real cushy right now. Anyway, we're gonna get into another one. So we're gonna bring it in sexy now, called Her Sauce.
Her Sauce.
Her Sauce. I didn't know. I thought it was hot sauce one first. I was like, hot sauce, okay.
Somebody said
hot
it
sauce, but so her sauce. My mind went somewhere else. But so so what's with this sauce, and what's with the her, and who is her? Who is she? Is it anyone in particular that we need to know about? You want to talk about?
Nah,
no?
it's just,
we're going to keep our personal business to ourselves. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, so her sauce, what's the sauce?
So, just a woman, just her physical beauty, her mental beauty, I would say, just from head to toe, just she just got that sauce. Like.
So what's a saucy female? What does she look like? Like, is she tall? She short? She got long hair?
I mean, it could be any shape or size.
Okay. So you like them all, huh?
Yeah,
They all saucy.
Yeah,
you ain't discriminating, huh? Okay,
no, not at all.
I'm good with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I'm glad you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got, the music industry is always, trying to create images of what they think women's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
She's supposed to have the BBL and this done and the bundles in, and you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with, natural beauty?
I like the natural.
There you go. Okay.
That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm natural. Okay. So I think I got sauce. Do I got some sauce? A little bit? A little hot sauce? Little mucho caliente? Okay, well, we're going to fall into this video, Her Sauce, and see what the sauce is really about. See if the sauce is boss. All right, go ahead.
You know you the shit and I'm only dropping facts. You ain't got to touch your horn, girl, I can do that. Let you walk in the front just to show that you there. How you love that? Ooh, too much sauce on you. Yeah, I catch your way. See you dripping on me. Dripping on me. Ooh, too much sauce on you. Yeah, I catch your way. See you dripping on me. See you dripping on me. Found somebody. She's a beauty. Very special. Sauce up and dripping.
I feel saucy. I feel so saucy right now. I like that. That was kind of like a little little dance hall reggae type. Okay, I feel like I'm on vacation.
I'm telling you.
So, so that was Her Sauce, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. So now we're going to roll off into, I want to ask you something, though. I'm really big about artist development, okay? And I know the company that you're working with, AGT, is about artist development and things like that. You being almost an OG, you're getting there, OG.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Yeah.
On the cusp.
Yeah.
What would you mentor new up and coming artists? What should they do to get to the level where you at?
Man, stay consistent and make sure that, I mean, if you're an artist, that's something that you really want to do,
Right.
Because
it's a business. It's not just a hobby.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be in the industry and it's a hobby and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right,
but then
right.
also this is a business. So just to give your audience and people who follow you inspiration to get, what are some of the key top 3 things you need to have?
And being an artist.
Right.
You gotta have patience, consistency, and really just, man, that drive. You gotta have that drive.
Right.
You gotta wanna don't wanna ever stop. Cause there's a lot of people that come to me nowadays and they still be like, dang, you still doing music. You ain't stopped yet. And there's people in high school,
Right.
But yeah, it's just you just gotta
And
stay
I mean, like
with
I say, it's a business, and some things I would just kind of toss on there would be make sure that you have a good management group. Okay?
Right.
We've got great management groups here in Shreveport. Also have yourself registered as CAB BMI because you got to get paid for your spins.
Yeah.
In case y'all didn't know that. And then you got to market yourself. Merch. That's important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be your brand. Right? Be your brand. When we see you, we should know who you are.
Yep.
You know, if it's that little guy right there on your shirt and that's who you are, then that's what's up.
Yep.
But let's move into your promo,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Because this is the highlight of why we're here and sitting down having this conversation, the greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
The greatness, man, it's basically, it's a song just also being transparent on them. But when I made the song, it was just like how I had time, I felt like it was time.
Mm-hmm.
But when it got to like, when I made greatness, I was like, man, I'm great, because I was just looking back at my catalog and stuff too, and was like, man, I done made all this great music, like every genre.
Mm-hmm.
So, but as far as, you know, as that single, the greatness, it's just, you know, it's just basically explaining to people, you know, the greatness, Cambo Ra'mon, giving y'all the soul of Cambo Ra'mon.
Okay.
Yep.
Speak about yourself in third party. Go ahead.
I'm telling you.
All right. Amen. So why don't we just go ahead on into, we got, what we have for this, kind of a promo
Yeah, a little snippet
video
of the
type
greatness.
situation. Yep. Okay. We'll have a link for your EP release. And when is that? October 28th?
28th. Yep,
which is what, a Monday? I think it's
it
Monday.
is Monday. It is Monday.
Okay, so
Yep,
we're going to
yep,
turn
yep.
up on a Monday. But EP release, the information, and that'll be out to y'all shortly. Definitely come to support, okay? I'm going to be there. You need to be there.
Yep.
So let's fall into that. And then, you know, we're gonna call it a night, man.
For real.
Cambo Ra'mon. Yeah. I get chills from the tears falling down my face. If you only knew what I went through on a day-to-day. Sometimes I feel.
So,
Appreciate
hey,
that.
man, I appreciate you, you know, sitting down with me, chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? I get
Yeah.
to know you. Everyone out there is getting
Yes,
to know
ma'am.
you and everything. And I'm excited for you, bro. Real
Yeah,
talk.
I appreciate that.
I
Appreciate
really
that.
enjoy your music. Definitely will be, you know, tag, share, like,
Yeah.
share, like.
Let's
And of
get it.
course, matter of fact, you got to let everybody know how to reach out, follow you.
So you can get at me on Instagram at Cambo Ra'mon, but it's spelled Cambo Ra'mon. On Facebook, it's the same thing. TikTok, it's the same thing. Twitter, you know, and you can find me on all major platforms. Yeah, man, just y'all
Okay.
get ready. Cambo Ra'mon on the way.
Okay, and we're waiting for October 28th. So we're going to get a live performance, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, y'all definitely follow, you know, like, share, support. You know, that supporting is free, y'all. So it don't cost nothing to support anyone. And definitely download your music on all
major
digital
platforms.
platforms too. But other than that, that's our show, y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know, we're live in Shreveport. I appreciate y'all looking and listening for, you know, what we got going on. I do want to send out some special shout outs to Real Vibe Music, Picture Perfect, Nova Films, Juice Films, Darius Gibson, Von Motion, One Nation Production, and Gifted Touch Entertainment, of course. And then, of course, myself, Bossdiva, Touch of Class Enterprise. Get at me for, hey, anything you need in the music industry, promotion, events. I mean, my hands is in a little bit of everything. But I appreciate y'all joining us tonight.
Yep.
Pleasure speaking with you. And God bless. Y'all stay out of trouble.
For sure.
Good night.
Like Jack and Rose.